Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
I'll take you for a ride on a garbage truck.
Welcome to episode 8 of Weisscast. I'm your host, Aaron Weiss, along with...
Ha 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 ha. Sorry, you know I had to throw in Wario.
I did know that.
You'll learn more about Wario later in the day. Anyways, I'm Jacob Moore. If you didn't know that by now, you can find me on Twitter at JakeMoore1.
Find me on Twitter at The Weiss is Right. You could also find me on Instagram at The Weiss is Right. Jacob, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good. It's the day before Atlanta United kicks off their season.
It is.
It's not the MLS season, but
No.
it's the International CONCACAF Championship season coming up.
Yep.
They play at 10 p.m. tomorrow night, so I'm really, really excited about that.
We're watching that here at my house, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
I'm really excited. I think we'll really get to this one be a great test.
It will.
Even if they lose, I think it'll be a good test. We have a lot of new talent, new coach.
You said we're playing which team?
Ooh, I do not remember.
Was it a team from Costa Rica?
Yes, I believe so. Pulling it up now. I'm gonna butcher his name. Herandiano. I think they're from Costa Rica. Let's look it up. But anyways, I'm really excited to just be able to watch soccer again.
Me too.
Over the summer, we both watched a lot of soccer. I
did.
watched a lot of the World Cup. The World Cup was on. I
felt like I was watching soccer 7 days a week.
Costa Rican. Yeah, so I didn't have a job over the summer, so my
Right.
routine was wake up, watch soccer, and then soccer was done, and I was
Yep.
like, well, I'll find something
And
to do for 12 hours.
On days that the World Cup was not on, we had MLS on.
Yes.
And
It was great. It was a
was
great
great.
mix. But I'm really excited to see soccer come back. Baseball starting back. Two of my favorite sports happen to be starting back at the
And
same time.
honestly, with the AAF, this is just a great time for sports right now.
Yeah.
the-
It really is. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't wait. It doesn't look like I'll be able to make it to the home opener.
yeah.
Things aren't working out the same way, but you better believe I will be watching it. So we'll probably be talking a lot more about Atlanta United
Yeah.
/ the Braves if you're baseball fans here and coming up. I don't really follow the Braves as much as I used to, though.
No,
I follow Atlanta United way more.
it's weird. I kind of stopped following the Braves as much whenever they moved fields, and I didn't think it would
Yeah.
affect me that much.
There was like a piece of my heart gone.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, I have a Braves tattoo. Granted, I got the Braves tattoo at SunTrust.
Yep.
At SunTrust, after I went to SunTrust. But there's a piece of me left at Turner Field.
Yep.
And I actually have a piece of Turner Field.
Do you?
Yes,
I
so-
don't think I knew that.
The last home opener, I went with a couple of friends, and
I was there.
Were you?
I was there.
I thought it was just me, Sean, Carroll, and Kel.
I was there.
I don't remember you being there. Anyways, we went, and I looked down as
Yeah.
I was walking out, and I saw a little, they had a little circular seat markers,
Yeah.
embedded into the armrest. I looked down, and there was a number 1 just sitting there on the ground.
I remember that.
And,
Yep.
and so I picked it up and I took it. I still have it. It's on my desk.
Wow,
Yeah. So I'll always have a piece of Turner Field with me.
that's beautiful.
It's the number 1 stadium in my heart. Well, baseball stadium. It's
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah, I mean, because
terms of-
Mercedes, if you're comparing stadium to stadium,
Yeah, Mercedes, man. But SunTrust Park though is nice.
I haven't been. Still haven't been.
We've talked a lot about baseball.
It's been
and
3 years since I haven't been.
We gotta go this season.
I do. We're gonna go from that kind of banter and rant on sports into actually some listener feedback that we received from a friend this past weekend.
Yeah, it was a friend that we both we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So we went up to Alpharetta, got to spend some time with our friend Aaron Hargrove.
Yep.
And then a couple other guys joined us for a birthday celebration. Mm-hmm. And so this was a friend that we hadn't got to see in a while, and he gave us a little bit of feedback.
Yeah.
It was really good stuff.
Yeah, so Harry, if you're listening, thank you for the feedback and encouraging words. We really are striving to be better with each episode. and your affirmation.
Means a lot. It means a lot coming from a Chick-fil-A guy.
It does, because we like Chick-fil-A, even though sometimes they skimp us on
And
sandwiches.
since you do work in Chick-fil-A, I want you to find out for me why the membership reward program is only an annual thing. Why I'm silver status right now, but that expires in August.
Yep.
Why am I not silver status for life? I want to know this.
I feel like I'm going to squander it.
Harry, I want you to get down to the answers for me. That'd be greatly appreciated. Anyways.
Yeah, Harry, thanks. Thanks for the feedback.
I really appreciate it. Send me my charger whenever you get a chance. I need it. You stole my charger, guys.
Man, that was dirty.
Yeah.
I think, if I hear correctly, I think Google has a joke to tell us.
Yeah, I think Google does have a joke. Tell me a joke.
One joke coming up. Acupuncture is a jab well done.
Ouch.
That was better than last week's joke.
I don't know. Last week's joke was so practical because it was on Valentine's
It was. Yeah.
I liked how they added the deep ouch.
Ouch.
That was really funny. I really appreciate that. Google, keep it up, man.
Keep it up, Google.
I remember when Siri first came out, and my dad sat by a campfire and just asking Siri constant questions about tell me a joke. But it was the same 4 things over and over again. So I'm really appreciating that the assistants are a little more well-rounded right now.
Yeah.
Sweet. Are we moving into Around the Web?
It looks like we are.
Here we go. First one coming up from one of my favorite places to get pizza. Granted, I haven't been there in a while for practical reasons.
Yep.
The practical reason is being I am an adult
and
I don't have a kid. And I feel weird going into Chuck E. Cheese buying pizza.
Yep.
But this is a article about Chuck E. Cheese's pizza. There's a conspiracy going around the internet that Chuck E. Cheese reuses and recycles pizza. What they mean by that is they have say a quarter of a pie, and then they also have 3/4 of a pie over here,
right?
And someone orders a full pie, they'll put those together. Boom, they get a full pie,
right?
And they say that because the slices don't match up always. Some of the slices are bigger than the others, which I find ridiculous because. I've been to Domino's and I've seen really crappy cut jobs.
Yeah.
So you can't go off the slice cuts. But it's really interesting. They came out and denied the fact, which is good. I'm glad they denied it. But I mean, if you go and look at some of these pictures that people are posting, one, it's kind of crazy that they think that a company would do this.
Yeah.
And two, it just shows that, it's cheap pizza. So,
right.
What are they expecting? Are they expecting, to be the best thing ever?
I mean, you can't expect it to be the best thing ever. But I will say, the guy, Dave Portnoy on One Bite Reviews gave...
From Barstool.
He gave Chuck E. Cheese a 6.
Yes.
Which is a good score in
which is really good. I mean, I still stand by it. Outside of me going to a nicer pizza place,
right.
We went to Antico this past weekend.
Yes.
Outside of me going to Antico, I would put Chuck E. Cheese on my top 5.
Wow. I've never had Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
I've never even been.
Man, you are missing out.
Does Chuck E. Cheese have a buffet?
See, it's been a while since I've been. Last time I went, they don't have. I don't know if they had a buffet.
So the only reason that the hobbling together pizza would make sense is if you do have a buffet. To put the pizzas together, of a couple different flavors. Yeah. So you can make room for the other pizzas. That's the only reason it would make sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, these are brand new pies coming out of the oven, presumably. Like I said, I've never been, and it's just ridiculous that you would think that anyone would think that they would use these leftover pizzas in that way.
I find it kind of strange.
Did it come up on Reddit? Is that where the picture? I feel like these stories kind of come up on Reddit.
So actually, all the pictures I'm seeing right now are on Twitter.
Wow.
I don't know if it originated on Reddit or not, but it actually. Chuck E. Cheese talks to this came out in Knoxville,
right.
Tennessee. So they actually talked to the local news there and came out hey, no, this is not true. So I'm not sure if it's a location thing. Mm-hmm. But it looks like it originated on Twitter, which is fascinating. Because I feel like
it is fascinating.
These conspiracies normally happen on Reddit, which I'm a huge fan of Reddit. I'm not bashing Reddit. I found some really cool conspiracies once there. anyways, if you want to know more about that, you can shoot me an email. I'll talk to you about conspiracies all day. I love them. Moving on to our next article. This one, really, there's not a whole lot to talk about. I just found it fascinating. It's the a pristine Super Mario Bros. Cartridge sold for over $100,000.
Yeah.
I find it fascinating that someone was like, man, this is going to be worth a lot of money one day. I'm going to put this in a box and never open it and never use it.
That is ridiculous, and I think $400,000 is a lot for anything, and it's especially a lot for a collector's item.
Where'd you get 400,000? I said 100,000.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know.
All I heard was 100,000. Oh, you know where I got 400,000?
No.
I got 400 from the next article, but I was skipping ahead.
Okay, yeah, I see. Okay.
But yeah, 100,000 still a lot of money.
It's impressive, but like, if I'm a collector, I don't know if I would want to pay for a pristine. Like, I want something with character. I want something that has a story.
That's near the national home value average.
This game should be in the Smithsonian.
It should. It
shouldn't be in someone's hands.
No.
It should be in the Smithsonian, preserved for 35 years from now. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I picked 35 years. That's a really random number. 35 years from now, they can go, like, there'll be field trips going there. Like, look at this. This is a great game.
Yeah.
Never been opened. It'd be awesome. But I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I guess some people, if you have money, you know, you can't hide money. That's what my dad always tells me.
You can't.
You can't hide money. If you're buying a pristine game that you're never going to play for $100,000,
yeah,
you can't hide money.
Nope.
Yeah, so that's like, there's not a whole lot of talk about that one. It's just interesting to me that someone would spend that much money on a game that's never been opened.
Yeah.
Never will. I actually find it very interesting, though. I know I said there's not a lot to talk about it, but the more I think about it, I find more to talk about. I've always wanted to be that person that, like, buys two of something,
yeah,
and, like, put one away to save it, because I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a big thing. I'm gonna do that. I never do, because I don't have money. Because, you know, if I had money, then I wouldn't be able to hide it.
Right.
But I hide it pretty well because I don't have it.
Right.
But because I don't do that, like, I'm wondering, like, what would I have done if, man. Say I would have. So Disney used to have these little vinyl figurines.
Yeah.
My parents and, like, our entire family, like, chipped in for one set, and then we sold it for like 3 to 4 times more than we purchased it for.
That's incredible.
They're not big now, but in my mind, I'm thinking, like, what if I would have bought one? Like, what if I, like, now, if that came out, would I have bought 2? One to sell later and one just to keep, so 20 years from now I can sell. Sorry for that rant. I'm going to start looking into it more. I'm going to start buying 2 of everything.
You should.
I mean, I need money first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a job and then I'll start buying.
I've been buying 2 of things lately, but it's usually just like a
socks?
or socks. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, sorry, I realized I said I don't have a lot to talk about this, and then I ranted for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What's the
next one? It's actually a kind of sad article. And it's confusing at the same time.
Yeah, it is. I was reading through it earlier.
So Activision Blizzard, they are one of, if not the biggest publishers in gaming right now. And they have been laying off a lot of employees despite having an incredible year. I don't completely understand why they're laying off so many employees. They have games out there. I mean, World of Warcraft's been going strong for near 15 years. Of course, they have other games like Overwatch and Call of Duty, which is just a big hit every year, and Destiny, which has been a huge hit. Which, of course, we talked a few episodes ago, and they actually lost the Destiny IP, but they still are pushing the DLC, and I'm assuming they got all the money up to this point.
Yeah.
But they had an incredible year last year. I don't know why they're laying off hundreds of people from their jobs.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. And it's fascinating. It's like they're saying that they're in the France office. They're going to lay off 134 people.
Yeah.
And what they mean by that is not 134 people are going to lose their jobs.
Right.
There's a potential for them to move to another position in the company.
Okay.
But that means they have to relocate.
Yeah.
So they'll have to relocate to one of the other European offices.
Right.
So like, I would be pissed, like, and I'd also be very worried. But because of like the way the French customs works, like they won't know for like at least 2 more months.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
You're just sitting on pins and needles for 2 months, not knowing if you have a job or not.
I wouldn't go to work. Like if I knew there was a potential of me losing my job,
be on strike.
Man, I'd be getting my paycheck and. Actually, I said I'd get to work, but I would just play video games. I'm play testing.
Yeah, I'm play testing. This game came out 4 years ago.
Yeah. Speaking of games that came out 4 years ago, so we're sitting here on this article, right?
Right.
And over on the left-hand side of my screen, there's a bunch of ads popping up.
Yeah.
And there's one for Minecraft. Apparently in Minecraft, you can now watch real-life TV.
Wow.
And so, like, there's this dude watching Gravity Falls, like, in the desert. Like, he built this big wall, and it's this, like, it's a quality stream of Gravity Falls. I was like... baffling. I need to get back on Minecraft.
I need to get back on Minecraft too. Do you remember a few years ago when you could start ordering pizza through Minecraft?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Man, we used to play a lot of Minecraft.
We really did.
I might get back into it. I've got nothing to do.
Yeah, same.
Anyways. Blizzard, I don't know what they're doing. Hopefully they figure it out soon. And for those people that are working for Blizzard, hopefully they can find some kind of security through this. It kind of sucks.
You know, if you're working at Blizzard...
and you hear this,
which it's a shot in the dark.
I'll give you every penny that we've raised.
Yes, which is a whopping $1.
I'll give you that $1.
No, I was gonna say like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I was gonna support them.
No, don't be afraid to get into the indie industry because
you have the skill set probably.
You probably do, unless you're like a receptionist or something.
Yeah,
but even then that's stereotyping. You could be a good programmer.
If you have like a receptionist job, like go work for Delta or something.
Yeah,
or Air France rather. That'd probably make more sense.
Or if you happen to speak German, go to Lufthansa.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're talking about airlines.
Or if you happen to speak American, go to KLM.
Yeah, go to. But
wait, KLM's out of Amsterdam, anyways. Yeah. Dang it! Go to British Airways.
Sorry, people don't speak American; they speak English. Anyways,
I realized that after I said. I'm well cultured, guys. I promise.
The point that I'm making is, don't be afraid to start your own thing because indies are popping up. It seems like every day, and coming out with some of the best games that I've ever played, and they're the most fun. And
it's starting your own thing scary. Like we talked about doing a podcast for like a year and a half.
Yep.
And I mean, we just kind of figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
It took a lot of trial and effort.
And it might not gain the popularity fast like you want it to, but
eventually you're gonna hit that mark. By the way, if someone wants to hit a mark, I'm trying to get a tweet to go viral. So if you have any ideas, I just want one tweet to go viral in my life. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's a sidebar.
It is a sidebar, but try developing for yourself. Stop developing for the man.
All right, well, speaking about developing for the man, we've got our favorite video caller app, Google Duo.
Google Duo.
Yes, so OnePlus will integrate Google Duo into Oxygen's OS dialer, contacts, and messaging apps.
Which is huge because that is essentially what iPhone does now.
Yeah, and with FaceTime.
And that, I think, is the thing that takes Google Duo to the next level.
Yeah, granted, OnePlus doesn't have as big of a kick, but, like, for example, Pixels all come... Or OnePlus doesn't have that big of a following, not kick.
Yeah.
But Pixels all come pre-installed with Google Duo.
Right.
It's just not as widely as accepted because...
I think...
It's just because there's so many different developers.
Well, this is even different than pre-installed. I think a lot of phones come with it pre-installed now. However... it being integrated into the dialer just means it's that much easier to use.
I mean, it's not that hard for me to use right now. I could pull up my messages if I wanted to FaceTime you, or not FaceTime, screw Apple. If I wanted to video chat you, I have right here a video call. I just hit that.
Huh.
And I'm calling you as we speak. So yeah, it's already integrated pretty well into at least the Pixel launcher. I'm not sure, or the Pixel S. I'm not sure the other phones how well it is integrated into that. But I think that might have been an Android Pie update. honestly.
It might be.
But it is cool to see that it sounds like it's going to be integrated even more and intertwined into it, giving it a little more popularity, giving it a little more world-renowned popularity.
Yeah, I think
say.
OnePlus is doing well in Asia and maybe even Europe. I don't know the exact numbers, but they're definitely gaining more traction with America, them being on T-Mobile. That was huge win for them. T-Mobile's third biggest cell phone carrier in the nation. And yeah, I think that this is a big win for OnePlus and Google Duo, just becoming more of a standard amongst Android. We've talked about it before, I think, but like the fragmentation amongst Android is ridiculous. They're trying now to further make it. They're just trying to make it better. A lot of phones now are becoming Android One phones, which means they get updates faster and faster. And seeing these updates like this will see more users use these features.
Yeah, so actually I read a little bit more because I realized I haven't read the whole article.
Right.
So I read a little bit more, and they gave a little bit of insight about why they picked Google Duo.
Right.
The company describes the reasoning behind the decision is that Duo received the highest ranking in a call quality study in India. So it makes sense because they have a lot of...
They do have a large market share in India.
Yeah, and so because of this, Duo will now be the first-party video calling solution on the OnePlus 3, 3T, OnePlus 5, 5T, and OnePlus 6, 6T.
Wow.
But I mean, it makes sense, and it also sounds like it's going to be they'll have so it's going to be like my phone app, but they'll have the keypads, like everything will just be integrated into the Google Duo.
Right.
So maybe that's what the future is going to look like for the next Pixel.
Man, I hope so, because
it sucks having two different...
It does.
I mean, I don't call that Face or Google Duo that often. I mean, as y'all may know, I'm in a long-distance relationship. I mentioned that a lot. I called Kristen today on Google Duo, and it's like, that's really the only time I do it.
Right.
But outside of that, I don't Duo that often.
Right.
But I think if it was integrated and more... if it was easier to obtain, I think it would.
Just like FaceTime.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I would, though, because I feel weird talking...
I always feel like
call
video chatting is something that I have to like plan and like put on a calendar or something. I know that today's children don't think that way. They'll just sit on the phone for hours, blah blah blah. Doing nothing.
I don't get that. Anyways, what's the next one? We got Scalebound.
Yes,
could return as a Switch exclusive.
So I'm actually really excited about this.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll let you take it away.
So Scalebound was a Xbox exclusive that was being hyped for years, and I jumped on that train. And a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, whenever they said that it was canceled, I was crushed. But here comes Nintendo potentially to the rescue. They might be resurrecting it for Switch.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they've actually done this before. I don't know if you realize this. With another game by Platinum Games, Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 2 was originally slated to come out for Xbox 360, and it got canceled at like halfway through development, and Nintendo resurrected it for the Wii U, and now both Bayonetta 1 and 2 are on Switch with a third on the way.
Did not know that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see.
Fun facts.
That Nintendo can be a home for these canceled games. I really hope that this rumor is true, because I was really interested in Scalebound. It looked like a really cool action RPG where it was kind of set in the modern day, but there was dragons. I don't know. It just looked kind of cool to me, kind of my cup of tea.
Yeah. I'm not really into that kind of gameplay. It looked like something I'm not interested in, but I might give it a try. I might. Who knows? I might buy it. We'll see. Who knows? Yeah, we got one more article.
Yeah.
Samsung has released their new phone line for this year.
Yep.
They have a foldable phone. It's called the Galaxy Fold.
Yes.
Clever. Very clever name.
Very clever.
I could have come up with a better name. Galaxy F Galaxy. I don't know. There's better names out there. Maybe not F Galaxy.
you should look up
Pictures and or like
Pictures
not,
and video.
not just pictures. Look up the video.
look up the video. It is ugly.
Ooh, it's terrible.
The phone while it's closed is, I don't even know. It looks like kind of like a Hershey bar, but really fat.
Yeah.
The screen is tiny. It's the size of an like iPhone 4 screen.
Yeah, which is, I don't know.
Yeah, it's bad.
But then you flip it open and you have like an iPad in your hand.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. But like,
I also find it really interesting. So I'm looking at the pictures right now that they used for the unveiling today, and they use WhatsApp as their primary messaging app.
Yeah,
Which I'm like, no one does that.
no one. Well, unless you're in like Europe or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I did when I was in Europe, but that's because I was messaging a lot of people in the States, and so it's easier than using two different. But who uses it as their primary?
I mean, I knew a lot of people when I lived in Germany.
Maybe I should start using that as my primary. We should switch over. So we have a Google Allo group message. Maybe we should switch it over to WhatsApp.
WhatsApp was one of the options that we talked about.
Yeah, I forgot which ones we talked about.
Anyways, about WhatsApp, Telegram.
We're staying Google Allo strong till the day it dies.
Yes,
it's coming up. It's coming up soon, man.
Yep, we're gonna have a funeral for it here on
Google
the podcast.
Allo, man. It's one of my favorite. This is the longest I've ever been in a group chat that's like stayed alive.
Yep.
It's been a little over 2 years now.
Yep, going on 3.
Yeah, because it happened whenever I was in England. When I lived in England for a little bit, we started it right as I left.
Yep.
But yeah.
Not gonna lie, I did not think that the death of the app would kill the chat. I thought it would be something else.
It's not going to kill the chat.
It's not.
We're going to find something.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of...
okay, that's what I shouldn't have said kill the chat. I should say if
make the conversation stop?
Yeah, if something were to kill the chat, I did not think that the death of the app would contribute to it. But
no, I mean we'll find something.
We'll find something
to chat on. For some reason, no one likes texting and group messages on text messages.
Yeah.
So we want to find something a little different. Google, if you're listening to this, just allow us to keep Google Allo. Like I don't care about anything
even
else.
If it's just us 3. 4.
Sorry, Justin.
I
like we both thought it was the same person. You don't contribute that much to our conversations anymore.
However, if by some act of God, we both, or all 4 of us in the chat, get RCS before Allo dies, that's the solution that we want.
I know for a fact AT&T will not get RCS before it dies.
I said an act of God.
You're right. AT&T, get your crap together.
Yeah. I mean, AT&T can't do anything, but God? Heard of him?
Yeah, I know. Anyways, the fold phone sucks.
At least, I don't know.
I have mixed feelings. It's really cool. I like the idea. But like the phone portion of it, I don't like.
Me neither. The tablet looks kind of cool. I can't wait till April to play with it.
April 26th is the release.
Yep.
So
I'll be at Best Buy probably that day.
Right after my birthday.
Yep.
I'm excited for that because it's right after my birthday.
I'll be at Best Buy probably in line to play with it. The technology in it's cool. They actually put 2 batteries in there, but I'm not going to talk too much more about it. We actually have another segment later talking about the rest of the phones. So from there, let's just move on.
Yeah, move on. So we haven't really been watching any movies lately.
No.
I mean, we had a busy last week. We got the episode out late.
Yep.
And then we were out of town for the weekend, and then beginning of our work week is really busy. So maybe we'll get a video. We'll definitely get a movie for you for next episode.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a couple on my list that I'm going to check out.
I have a free Redbox like I usually do, so I might see what's in there.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, between my list and your free Redbox, I'm sure we'll be able to find a movie that we can both watch. But we have been playing some games.
Yes, as always.
Which games have you been playing? I mean, I know which games we have been playing, but
right.
But what game have you been playing?
So, I talked a few weeks ago about an indie game that came to Switch called Smugglecraft.
Yeah, and then your Switch got switched.
Switch got switched.
And Switches are unswitched now.
Yes, the Switches are now currently unswitched. I have my Switch in possession, and
sure?
I am sure.
Okay. There was 4 Switches there.
There were.
So there was a potential of 4 Switches being switched.
Right.
Which would be a switch around.
Yeah, it really would. It would be a switcheroo. Hargrove and I made sure right before we left. He was like, "Are you sure this is my Switch?" And I said, "Yes." I see the glass screen protector. I made sure before putting the Switch away for me that it was mine. I looked through the games, etc., etc. Anyways, I got to play some Smugglecraft today. I was playing with a friend. I've also played some one player. It's a lot of fun, but there is a steep learning curve. It is a
not what I was expecting.
Very, very fast-paced racing game. Of course, it's hover-based, and the maps are procedurally generated. But luckily, to learn the game, you can slow down the speed.
That's nice.
So
I like that.
As you're getting better, you speed it up, and it's a lot of fun. Shout out to the devs whose name I always forget.
Nice, good shout out.
Yeah,
check it out. You'll know the devs whenever you buy the game.
Yeah, it's a great game. If you have a Switch, if you have a PS4, or if you have a PC, it's a great game. Can't recommend it enough. I also played one of my favorite card games today with some friends.
Apex.
Yeah, Apex. No, Pit.
Pit's a good game. I love Pit.
So Pit is a trading game, bartering rather, and you just try to get a set of 9, and then you go out, and the first person to 500 points wins the game, or there's a variation with 250 points if you don't want to play for as long, or if you're not playing with as many people. Yeah, it's a great card game. It's a very old card game. It's been around for over 100 years.
It's kind of like a stock market feel.
Yeah,
it's based around the stock market.
Yes, it's like 1800 stock market, the game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Very fun.
I mentioned Apex just a second ago. I did that because they came out with a new gun today.
Yes. Oh my
so
gosh.
I played one game. First game, I guess I played 2.
Yeah.
First game I got into, picked up the new gun. It's an energy weapon assault rifle. Love the gun. Probably my new go-to if I can find it consistently.
Yeah, I really liked the game. It was hard for me to tell which attachment I liked better. I got both the overcharge one and the select fire. I really enjoyed the select fire if I could find a decent scope to go along with it. That would be a real powerful
that would be
sniper.
It's good. I don't think we need to talk anymore about Apex. We talked about that enough the last 2 episodes.
Driven it into the ground.
But we have both played a lot of this next game.
Yes.
And this next game is actually a series of games. It's not. We haven't played a lot of one specific. I guess technically we kind of did.
Kind of, yeah.
But if you were wondering why I started the episode with a good old Wario, did I say we got to win? Was that the one I went with, or did I laugh?
I think you laughed.
Okay. But anyways, if you're wondering why I started with that, Wario is my go-to in this game.
Yes.
This game is not what you think it is. It's not Super Smash Bros.
Nope.
But it's a fun party.
Yep.
It's Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Man, we played 5 total games of Mario Party. We played two on the Switch.
Yep.
And then we played 4. We played Mario Party 4, Mario Party 6, and N64.
Wait, we played 6 total games.
No, 2 on the Switch.
Yeah.
Mario Party 4, Mario Party 6, and N64.
Mario Party 2. 2, 4, 6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's only 5. That's only 5. My bad. Bad at math. Anyways, we played a lot of Mario Party.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think the only time that we were just like really pissed off was in, I think it was 4.
Yep.
Daisy decided to be she was our computer player.
She was the worst.
She was just like getting all the bonuses for no reason. She didn't do anything and was just ruining the game. But there was something that we both kind of agreed on after playing.
Yeah.
The new Mario Party sucks.
It does.
Don't get me wrong. I love the new Mario Party.
Yeah.
I love the mini games. I love the HD,
right.
Great quality. But it just takes forever to get anywhere.
It takes so freaking long.
Whereas the other games, you got a new star, instantly the new stars. Instantly the new stars on the other side of the map. Oh, you want to play a game? Instantly you're in.
Instant.
There's just it made it seem it felt like they also put more time into it.
Yes.
But it also made it seem like, we're actually playing a board game that's not going to sit here and take 20 seconds to move a star. It moved really fast, and the gameplay was faster.
Yeah. So, The new Mario Party, the animations are just ridiculous.
Like, there's things you don't even need. Like, oh, I'm about to roll a dice. Okay,
Yeah.
it's gonna have the backs of the screen's gonna get dim.
Right.
The character's gonna step forward, and then you're gonna roll a dice.
Yeah.
Granted, a lot of that might have to do with the dice selection.
Yeah.
But you don't need all of that like half a second delay.
Right.
Like that just makes it feel, especially if you're in a hurry.
Also,
Give us an option to turn off the ruled explanation. I know how to play Mario Party.
the rolling animation for the dice, sure, it looks kind of cool, but I miss like the
Just
old
hitting
fashioned.
A. Why can't I just hit A?
The old fashioned kind of like I guess it was like a wheel type thing, you know, like the numbers would go over instead of like the block turning.
Yeah. It was like more of a randomation on like the number on the front. Yeah.
It definitely took a lot. It wasn't as skill. It was more luck back in the day.
Yeah, well,
and now it's...
I still go for luck. I'm not sitting there trying to like score 10s every time.
Yeah.
That's where your items come into play.
Yeah. But anyways, and also map variety. We could talk about Mario Party for hours, probably.
Mario Party they need a better map variety.
Yeah.
Like the maps they have now are really, really basic.
And they're small.
The other ones were very intricate, and
They were.
Like it made us like had to guess like, oh, like how do we get to the star? I don't know how to get to the star. We're like these like, oh, okay, cool, the star's gonna go up there. Like at one point, very beginning of the game, I was like, everyone went like, so you come out of this little tunnel, everyone took a left. I was like, no, I'm taking a right.
Right.
I landed in a bad space, like a very bad square or circle space. But I did that because I knew that the star was coming down there next. Yeah. One, I want a little more randomization in that.
Yeah.
But two, make the map a little bigger.
Please make them bigger. Or, better yet, release 4 new maps.
Yes.
Like,
4 bigger maps. The smaller maps are not bad if you're like in a hurry.
Right.
But have 4 bigger maps. Like, if I want to play Mario Party, I want to like spend like at least an hour.
Yeah. Jeez. We could rant about Mario Party for hours, probably.
We could. I'm going to spare y'all.
Yeah.
But we have been watching a show.
Sort of. We watched like 10 minutes of a show.
And we both didn't like it.
Did not like it. Aaron Hargrove's sister recommended it to him.
Which one? Was this Kristen that recommended it?
This was Kristen.
Kristen.
That recommended it. And
Kristen Hargrove.
Kristen, if you're listening...
You're the worst.
You're the worst.
Big Mouth is the name of the show.
Yes.
Netflix original.
It is a weird show, man.
Yes,
It's like middle schoolers...
doing it.
Just doing it.
But like not actually doing it. Like their version of doing it's like making out.
And they're like, but they're talking about doing it. And like masturbating and like...
It's really weird.
It's so strange.
I love weird things and I couldn't get into it.
The only saving grace for the show, literally...
It's funny.
What?
Well, there's funny parts.
There were some funny parts.
That's the only saving grace for me, but I would never watch it.
I wouldn't watch it either. But like, one of my favorite comedians is one of the main voices.
Yeah.
And John Mulaney, he's hilarious. He had the lines that I laughed at in the show. However, I just couldn't get past... Like, I watch like BoJack Horseman and like other shows that aren't exactly like the cleanest shows.
Yeah, but this was next level.
Yeah, this was just next level, and I feel like I have a pretty high tolerance for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was weird. I might give it one more shot, just to give it an old college try.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it would. I don't know if I could watch a whole season.
I feel like it's one of those shows where I'd have to, because. All right, to be fair, Kristen Hargrove, not Kristen Moss, who's fighting the war in England. To be fair, you did say it gets better as it goes on, and we gave it the first 10 minutes of the first episode, which usually...
I'm not convinced we watched the first episode. I watched him select the episode. I saw season 2, episode 1.
Really?
Yeah, I'm convinced that we watched season 2, episode 1.
So maybe we were just lost.
Well, yeah, because it did just like jump into the middle of a story.
Yeah, I was very confused.
I'm about to... Yeah, I don't think we watched the first episode.
So maybe it would have been funnier...
I don't know. I'll give it if we didn't watch the first episode,
right?
I'll give it a good try, the old college try.
Give it the old, because I had to do that with BoJack.
I loved BoJack.
Yeah, you loved BoJack from the beginning, and now I also love it. But I had to give it a shot. I had to give it a second shot.
Yeah.
And that's happened to me with a few shows. Maybe we'll end up liking Big Mouth and stop talking shiz about it.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I would have to actually watch the first episode to see. Just the description alone doesn't help. But I'll watch the first episode and see.
It had to have been.
If it's not the first, if it was in the first season, it was not the first episode.
Yeah, because
it like the very first thing was
it had those little demon characters, and I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, and like it was just like introducing things that they assumed that we knew.
Right.
So it had to have been a previous or a later episode, or a newer episode. That's where I'm newer. Well, I'll give it another shot. I'll watch the first episode and I'll see how I feel about it. Right. Maybe we'll talk about it next week if we.
Who knows? And Kristen, file all of your formal grievances against your brother, and he'll probably forward them on to us. And who knows? We might shout you out again.
Probably not.
Probably not though, because
why not? Why would we? We already gave
your nickname's Krustin. Come on.
All right, moving on. We've got the tech highlight. We're going to talk a little bit more about, or you rather, because I actually didn't know anything about. I was in the middle of playing UFC 3 whenever the Galaxy was being revealed, and so I don't know anything. So enlighten me.
The Galaxy S10 has officially been unveiled, and it's not a surprise of what it looks like. The renders have been out for weeks, if not months.
I imagine it just looks like a regular Galaxy, but a little bit bigger and maybe a little cleaner.
It does. The biggest changes are Galaxy's never had a notch. They're continuing that trend. They have this thing they call a hole punch.
Is it like a notch with a hole?
Yeah, it's just like for the camera, though.
I like that.
It looks really clean.
I'm looking at it.
They're calling their display the Infinity O display.
Classic.
Yeah, it's very classic Samsung. They are using an in-display fingerprint reader, which is cool.
That is cool.
They're using ultrasonic technology, which is different than infrared.
Okay.
Apparently, it's more accurate and more secure. I for one am excited about the S10. Last week, you guys might have heard me talk about getting Pixel 3.
Team Pixel, baby.
But here's the thing. Pixel's sweet. I liked the interface and that stuff. But
there's always a but.
I
like the hole punch. I wish that's what every phone did. No one needs a freaking notch. It's just a camera.
Yeah.
And then the speakers. Oh man, that's dope.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Man, Pixel would never do it.
Here's the thing about the Pixel.
Sorry.
Pixel 3, regular Pixel 3, not the XL. I have not used the XL extensively.
My battery is great.
The regular Pixel 3 battery's terrible. And granted, I didn't have it in normal conditions for the week that I had it, but I officially emailed Google today and I'm returning it. I actually got the shipping label. I'm going to take it to FedEx later this week.
Nice.
Getting my refund. There is a $35 restocking fee. Who cares? Whatever. I'll pay it. It's definitely cheaper than paying for
a phone that you don't want.
Yeah, a phone that I don't want.
Not working well for you.
So I'm returning it, and who knows? In a few months, I might get this S10 whenever my old phone officially craps out. Actually, it's kind of ironic. It's already starting to crap out as soon as I switch back. It's not letting me get MMS messages.
That could also be because you switch phones and whenever I first switched back to when I went from the OG Pixel to the 3XL, I had issues with the text messaging for probably about 2 months.
Wow.
So that might be an issue. Like I actually still have some issues. The issues I'm having now, I think, is with my carrier supporter.
Right.
Not.
But here's
AT&T, fix your issues. Jesus.
The other thing is. Earlier with like Spotify while we were in the car earlier, like it wasn't like loading. That could be an app thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
But like other things were working. It's just been kind of weird. I might have to switch texting clients for a little bit to see if that's the problem. Who knows? But the point is, I'm back to my old phone for now.
Yeah.
I actually, within the week that I didn't use it, I actually forgot how much I liked the phone. Like
it is a nice phone.
It's nice. It only cost me like $400 when I got it last
year. Which is cheap for
a
phone.
And it has the top of the line 2017 specs, which is great. I mean, it has the exact same specs as the Pixel 2.
Yeah.
Except actually a bigger battery than the Pixel 2.
Pixel 2 has a very small battery.
Yeah. So,
not everyone can have that Pixel 3 XL life.
They can't. So Samsung Galaxy, they announced 3 phones. Yeah, 3, just like iPhone did a few months ago.
Sheesh. Is that the new trend now?
I think it is.
Well, I guess we'll see what Google does.
Yeah. So they announced the S10, the S10 Plus, and then the S10e, which is directly competing with the 10R.
Well, I guess technically Google. Sorry to interrupt. Google technically, in a way, and it's not official yet, but they have announced 3 phones because
the Lite.
There's rumors of the Pixel 3 Lite.
Yep.
And so if that comes out, then technically it's still in the same family.
Yep.
Of the Pixel 3. Mm-hmm. So there's a potential, but I don't know if Google would. I think they would just wait until the Pixel 4 and announce the Pixel 4 Lite.
Right.
But there's rumors of them announcing. So yeah, I see them following the trend. Mm-hmm. Sorry to
No,
interrupt.
you're good. The Galaxy phones really intrigue me. I know that they are not the best with getting software updates. They're usually kind of late to the party. However,
they have some really nice watches.
They have really nice watches. Their new Galaxy Buds are what they're called. It's their true wireless headphones. They're nice.
I was wanting to look at this. I'm like, I've been wanting true wireless buds for
listen
a long
to this.
time.
$130.
Yeah.
Tuned by AKG.
Okay.
Wireless charging built into the case. So
it's not bad.
That's awesome. And if you happen to pre-order the S10 starting tonight, you get a free pair with your pre-order.
What if I pre-order it and then just sell the phone?
No one's stopping you from that.
But I don't have the money for the phone.
Well,
can I just pre-order the phone and then sell the phone back to them, but keep the
Why wouldn't
headphones?
Why wouldn't you just get the Pixel Buds for $130?
I don't like the Pixel Buds. They're not
not Pixel Buds, Galaxy Buds. I did this earlier too.
But you know my feelings about Pixel Buds. They're not true wireless.
And why wouldn't you just get the Galaxy Buds?
I don't know. I'm looking at them right now. I'm not in the market to buy anything right now. That's the issue.
Right. I still think $130 is a little steep, but they're cheaper than AirPods. I think I actually like the look of these versus other ones. I don't know if I'm in the minority or the majority of an Android user that likes the look of AirPods.
See, I like the look of AirPods, but I like these a lot better than I like AirPods. These are a little more slimmer. But my favorite are the Sennheiser True Wireless.
Right.
But those are bulkier. When I didn't think it was possible to go slimmer, and the Galaxy has.
Yes, they look normal. Like they would just.
Ooh, they have a voice and sound equalizer.
Yeah.
Okay. I might consider these. We'll see what I wonder if Apple goes to more of this shape with the AirPod 2.
Who knows?
They probably won't, because they had that whole memes going around that you got money because you have AirPods. So I feel like they would just keep it just for the funny.
Yeah, probably.
Funniness. Anyways, you got anything else to talk about for the Galaxies?
No, other than the fact that I probably will be switching to a Samsung for my next phone, unless Nokia.
That means you have to take that sticker off the back of your car that says Team Pixel.
It's true.
It's a shame. Anyways, let's move right on. We've got a YouTube highlighter of the week. This is brought to you by Aaron Weiss.
Yeah,
he's not the highlight. He's not the highlight, but he is the one giving the highlight.
Yeah, I'm not the highlight. The highlight is this group of YouTubers called Easy Allies, and they were a part of one of my favorite game review websites for the longest time called Game Trailers. Game Trailers defunct a few years ago. And they went to their fans and were one of, if not the first, independent video game reviewers that actually made it pretty big.
Yeah.
They went to the fans, went to Patreon, and they have this whole set of shows on their channel. They have a podcast, but I love their reviews. They're very in-depth and well written and well done. They're all narrated by the same guy, Brandon Jones, and he has just the best reviewer voice in my opinion. And I feel like their scores are always fair. I feel like they never take money for a review, and sometimes with bigger outlets, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Easy Allies, check them out. If you're into game reviews, you'll like them. If you're into podcasts,
not game reviews,
you'll like them. I don't know. If you're into a bunch of different things, give them a check out. I have to cough right now. I'm going to make a mental note. Sorry about that. Anyways, after that YouTuber highlight, that brings us on to everyone's favorite section, Movie 20 Questions.
20 questions. I'm answering questions.
As everyone knows,
I'm on a 2-week win streak, even though it's technically a 1 week, but we'll call it 2 game.
he's on a 2-game win streak, which is unprecedented for the show, as you know.
The first time I've won were the last 2 games I've won.
Right.
I guess that's the second time as well.
Right.
Anyways.
So, I have the movie ready. You have 20 questions.
All right, here we go. Was this movie released before 2000?
No.
Was this movie released before 2010?
Yes.
Okay. Is this movie action?
No.
Is this movie a comedy?
No.
Is this movie a drama?
Yes.
Does this movie have a male lead?
Yes.
So I'm working with a drama in the 2000s.
Correct.
Male lead. I don't even know any dramas, man. Are you sure I've seen this movie? That's not my question.
That's 100%.
Okay, 100%. Does this movie star an African American male?
No.
Okay. Where my question was?
That was 5. So you're on 6.
Going into 6. I really hate this portion. I'm so bad at this. As soon as I start this, my mind goes blank. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
It's more difficult than it should be.
I think it'd be easier if we had a third person to bounce ideas off of.
It would. Does this movie star Matt Damon?
No.
Okay. I don't know what movie I was thinking of, but it's not that movie now. Alright, so is this animated?
No.
Okay. There's not that many dramas that are animated, so I figured I'd ask.
Yeah.
I don't really know any, actually. Going into question, 8?
Yes.
Okay. Was this movie released before 2005?
No.
So between 5 and 10.
Correct.
Okay. That's a tough period. Is this movie a primarily drama?
Yes.
Okay, primarily drama. Does this movie I can't think of the guy's name, but the guy that plays in Transporter?
No.
Okay. What's his name? Do you know?
Jason Statham.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't think of his name. So it's not Transporter. I guess it's more that's an action, not a drama. Does this movie take place in America?
Unknown. Let me look it up.
Okay.
It does not take place in America.
Does it take place in Europe?
Yes.
Eastern or Western? Does it take place in Eastern Europe?
No.
So Western Europe.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So Western Europe drama. Ooh. So that's the issue. Is I also think actions are dramas.
Why?
I don't know, because in my mind, there's a lot of drama that's centered around action.
That's not inaccurate. But this is more of a drama.
Is this part of a trilogy?
No.
Okay.
14 going into 15.
Okay. Does this movie have a strong female role?
Yes.
Okay, I will take my hint.
Your hint is... I hope that this is not too much of a hint. But your hint is... Michael Caine is in this movie.
Is Michael Caine the primary... he's the lead? Is he the lead?
No.
Okay. Oh, gosh. What movie is Michael Caine in?
Michael Caine. Master Bruce.
Are you telling me the answer?
No.
Okay. It's like that's.
I'm doing a bit from a different movie. Sorry.
It's like that's. Sorry, I'm. How many? How many left?
4.
In this movie, does Michael Caine play the antagonist?
I don't think so. So no. Sorry, that was a really long time.
No, you're fine. So it's I have 3 questions left.
Correct.
I can't even think of any movies. Is this movie Payphone?
No. That is a great movie, though.
That is. I don't know. I don't think Michael Caine's in that movie.
I don't know who's in that movie.
He's definitely not in this next movie, I don't think. I'm not sure if he's in this next movie. Is this movie Paycheck?
No.
Oh, gosh.
You are guessing a lot of action movies.
Yeah, I know. That's the issue. I don't know dramas. The only drama I knew was the one I did last week. Is this movie... I'm going to freaking lose.
Probably.
I don't have it. I don't know.
You have one question.
I don't know it. I can't think of a movie.
Not even one?
No, just go for it. Just tell me.
All right. Released on October 20th, 2006. Starring Hugh Jackman
Okay.
and Christian Bale.
Okay.
The Prestige.
Ah!
Directed by Christopher Nolan.
See, I wouldn't consider that a drama. I would consider that a mystery.
See, it says on IMDb, drama,
See, that's
mystery, sci-fi.
See, mystery I would have got it with mystery.
Sorry, I was going by the top thing on IMDb.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Yep.
Michael Caine's. You're right. He is. Idiot. I also thought that movie came out in 2004. So, dang it. All right.
Michael Caine. All right. This is my left hand. Never saw. There we go.
Oh, baby.
All right, folks.
That wraps it up for this episode.
Yep.
Weiss, where can they find more information about us?
They can find us on weisscast.com.
Yes, they can. And on there, you'll be able to find links to send us emails. You can send an email to feedback@weisscast.com if you want to give us something that you want us to talk about, or if you just want to say, hey, like, you're doing a good job. We'll read it.
Yeah. Also follow us on Instagram at Weisscast Podcast.
And you can also find us on Patreon.
Yep.
At patreon.com/Weisscast.
Yeah, and also while you're at it, go to intotheam.com. Find some clothes that you might like.
Put it in your shopping cart.
Put it in your shopping cart.
Get your mom's credit card.
Get your mom's credit card.
Or yours.
And use our discount code Weisscast.
Yeah, you'll get 10% off. That 10% will go back to us and will help us out with all the future endeavors that we have for the podcast.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a wrap for this episode. I almost won. I was so close.
So close. One question away.
But we're going to end you with a song here from Beta Testers.
Yep. It's called Penguin Cap. So
Spin the track.
I will spin that track.